The next question. In today's video, I want to respond to someone who asked a question, and it's all about the driving, what you call the driving license. I know most of you have driving licenses from your country. But remember, when you come to this country, you must have possessed what you call a GCC driving license. For people who have worked in Dubai, for people who have worked in Saudi Arabia, in any of the Gulf cooperation countries, you stand a higher chances to get a driving license. Yes, you may have a driving license straight away from your home country, wherever it may be, but you need to get a driving license in this country, and it need to be approved such that you are allowed to drive. That is by issuing you what you call a driving license. And for you to have a driving license here in Qatar, definitely you need to go under what you call a driving test, depending on which kind of category that you are driving. Let's say you are driving a light vehicle, or you are driving what you call a heavy vehicle, or you are driving a medium or a minibus or bus, or depending on which kind of capacity of the passengers that driving license has to accommodate in one way or the other. Even people are driving ambulances or driving forklifters, they definitely also need to have what you call approved driving licenses that must be issued by the government of Qatar, which you must definitely know as you are looking for a job, that you will come in this country, you will have a driving license for yourself. Then someone asks, how can you get a driving license? Definitely, for the question that you need to definitely understand, you cannot get this Qatar driving license when you are outside Qatar. You must be in the country, you must take the test in the country, then you must get the driving license in the country. Something that definitely I need to let you know, or something that you need to understand, there are people or are different countries that have what you call different categories of allowing to drive. Let's say, for example, international travelers, but it will definitely depend on which kind of country you are coming from. And each country has its own requirements for you to get a driving license. Some people may have what you call, undergo what you call a direct testing, of which they may be uh, because of their countries, or the countries, the cooperation with Qatar, or the countries offer them that kind of gravity within their minds for them to get that driving license with what you call direct testing. And then there are those that need to go under testing for a given month. Let's say, for example, 2 months for you to be tested until you pass the exams, and you've ended for you to get the driving license for it all. But you cannot get test direct. And for people who have worked in the GCC before, or people who have had driving jobs in the GCC before, I think you stand a higher chances, a very higher chance for you to get a driving license, because it is still within the same corporation and within the same category that you can have the license for yourself. Now, to some extent, the licenses, for my own information, for the information that I can give it to you right now, is that I think it costs around from around 4,800 to around 6,000, depending on which kind of test and which kind of driving school that you have to go. We have a couple of number of driving schools here in Qatar that you can go to. They can take the practice, they will take the exams until you are approved and taken, and you pass the exams and given a driving license. No, most of the time, I think they give to a maximum of 2 chances. The third chance, once you fail, then they cannot issue. You have to wait until a given period of time for you to get a driving license. So most of these, for people who have got a driving license directly, like for example, I'll tell you as person myself, I got a driving license because I was recommended by the company. That is also another issue that definitely we need to understand, that I was recommended by the company that I go for the driving license. And all the issue, I didn't take too much tests, I only took 2 tests. That is for a couple of 2 weeks. I passed the test and I was given the driving license. So that scenario also appears in any way or the other. So if you are looking for a job as a driver, or what you call driving license, definitely all those kind of things also need to put in consideration, and you need to put them into, and you should know something that definitely that will apply, and you have to forego that in one way or the other. Hope I've tried to share something for you. Thank you so much. See you again in another video.